Hi everyone, welcome back to Bike Beat. Today we're taking a very close look at the brand new 2025 Bajaj Platina 125. The Platina name has always been synonymous with affordable, fuel-efficient, and comfortable commuting in India, and now with the 125 cubic centimeters version, Bajaj is aiming to strike the perfect balance between practicality and modernity. This is a commuter bike designed for people who ride every day, who put in long kilometers, and who want to save on fuel without sacrificing comfort or convenience. But is the 2025 Platina 125 really the complete package? Let's go on a detailed journey and find out. Let's begin with the price, because let's be honest, that's often the first thing we check before buying a commuter motorcycle. The Bajaj Platina 125 is priced between 79 and 80,000 rupees ex-showroom depending on whether you go for the drum or disc variant. On road, in most cities, you'll be paying somewhere between 90 to 95,000, which makes it accessible without stretching the budget too much. At this price, it goes head-to-head with the Hero Glamour, Honda Shine, and TVS Raider, but Bajaj is banking on the Platina 125's efficiency and features to give it an edge. And speaking of efficiency, this is the area where the Platina family has always made headlines. Bajaj claims fuel efficiency of around 70 to 75 km per liter under ideal conditions. Even if we consider real-world scenarios with stop-go traffic, occasional highway bursts, and pillion riding, most riders should comfortably expect 65 to 70. That is a figure that beats or at least matches every major rival in this category, and it's one of the most important reasons why commuters stay loyal to the Platina badge. If you're someone who travels 40 or 50 kilometers every day, the money you'll save on petrol in the long run is substantial. Now, let's move on to what's under the skin. The Platina 125 comes powered by a 124.7 cubic centimeters single-cylinder air-cooled engine, producing around 11 to 11.5 PS of power and roughly 11 Nm of torque. These numbers aren't about sheer performance, but they are more than adequate for daily use. Bajaj has paired the engine with a 5-speed gearbox, which makes highway riding smoother and more efficient compared to 4-speed gearboxes that feel strained at higher speeds. Out on the road, this means you'll be able to cruise comfortably at 60 to 70 km per hour without the engine feeling stressed, and still have enough reserve to hit 80 or even 90 on an open stretch. In city traffic, the torque at lower RPMs ensures that you don't need to keep changing gears too often, which is exactly what you want in heavy urban commutes. The design is where Bajaj has made sure the Platina 125 doesn't feel outdated. While it remains a commuter at heart, it now comes with sharper graphics, dual-tone paint schemes, and more aerodynamic body panels. The LED headlight with integrated daytime running lamps gives it a more premium face, and the slim, functional tail design keeps it light and efficient. The alloys are smart and sturdy, and the bike runs on tubeless tires, which are not just safer in case of punctures but also more convenient for everyday riders. Overall, the design language is subtle but modern, the kind of look that doesn't shout for attention but still feels fresh and stylish compared to older commuter models. Where the Platina 125 really shines is in comfort. Bajaj has focused on making this bike one of the most comfortable commuters in its segment. The seat is long and well padded, which means both rider and pillion have enough space. The cushioning is supportive enough to reduce fatigue even on longer journeys, and the seat height is accessible for riders of all builds. Let's talk about features, because this is an area where Bajaj has clearly tried to set the Platina apart from the usual no-frills commuter. The bike comes with a fully digital instrument cluster, which is a big step up in this segment. The console shows speed, fuel level, trip meters, odometer, and even real-time mileage feedback. Some variants are rumored to have Bluetooth connectivity, which would allow you to get call alerts or turn-by-turn navigation prompts right on the cluster. Add to that a USB charging port for your phone, and you've got conveniences that make daily riding much more practical. Lighting is handled by an LED headlight and LED indicators, not just improving visibility but also giving the bike a premium appearance at night. Safety hasn't been ignored either. Front disc brakes are available, paired with a rear drum, and Bajaj offers either single-channel ABS or a combined braking system depending on the model. These systems help you stop confidently in tricky conditions, something that's invaluable in crowded city traffic. There's also a side-stand engine cutoff, which prevents the bike from starting if the stand is down, a small but thoughtful safety addition. Now, let's take a moment to imagine what this bike feels like in real-world conditions. Picture yourself starting the engine early in the morning for your commute. The motor comes alive smoothly, with minimal vibration. As you set off, you'll notice how light the clutch feels and how smoothly the gears engage. In bumper-to-bumper traffic, the bike feels agile and easy to weave through, thanks to its slim profile and low curb weight. Stop at a signal, check your digital display for fuel efficiency, maybe charge your phone via the USB port, and you realize that the Platina 125 is not just a basic commuter, it's been built to make your life easier every single day. Comparisons are inevitable in this category, so let's quickly see how it stacks up. The Hero Splendor Plus is India's legendary workhorse, but it doesn't come with modern touches like digital displays or LEDs. The Honda Shine is silky smooth and refined but costs more, and its fuel efficiency is slightly lower. The TVS Raider brings sporty styling and punchy performance, but it appeals more to younger riders and doesn't quite match the Platina's economy. The Bajaj Platina 125 is positioned as the smart, balanced choice, modern enough to keep younger riders happy, efficient enough for the daily commuter, and priced competitively to fit into most budgets. One area that buyers often overlook is after-sales service and maintenance, and Bajaj has done well here. The Platina series has been in the market for years, and Bajaj's service network is vast across India, even in smaller towns and rural areas. Spare parts are easily available and relatively affordable, which keeps ownership costs low. The bike is designed to be durable, with a simple, reliable engine that doesn't demand constant attention. For someone who just wants a dependable ride without frequent workshop visits, this is a huge advantage. Another point worth highlighting is the bike's suitability for long-distance riders. While most commuters are built primarily for city runs, Bajaj has ensured the Platina 125 is comfortable enough for longer stretches as well. So, who exactly is this bike for? If you're a student who needs an affordable, efficient, and stylish bike for college runs, the Platina 125 makes a lot of sense. If you're a working professional who spends hours in traffic and needs reliability and comfort, again, it's an excellent option. And if you're a family person looking for a bike that can serve multiple roles, taking the kids to school, commuting to work, running errands, the Platina 125 fits perfectly. Its versatility is what makes it a truly strong package. When you add everything up, the 70+ kilometers per liter mileage, the affordable price tag, the comfort-oriented design, the thoughtful features like digital display and USB charging, the modern LEDs, and Bajaj's trusted service network, you start to see why the 2025 Platina 125 is more than just another commuter. It's a bike built to make everyday riding less stressful, more economical, and a little more enjoyable. That's all from BikeBeat for today's in-depth look at the 2025 Bajaj Platina 125. If this video helped you understand what the bike offers, please give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and ring that bell so you never miss our latest reviews and comparisons. Tell us in the comments what you think about the new Platina 125. Does it win your vote over the Honda Shine or TVS Raider? Would you pick it over the tried and tested Hero Splendor? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Until next time, ride safe, ride smart, and keep the passion alive.